Hello. It's good to see you. Today, I'm going to be showing you an item that I use frequently when I go shopping, especially when I go to Aldi. But first, I have two cute little things that have nothing to do with this video at all. But I just went to Goodwill this morning and I found just a cute thing and a funny thing, and I just wanted to take a second and show you. Look at this little hat. It's a little bucket hat, and it's like faux, I don't know, Sherpa stuff or something. Look at that. It has this faux fleece, and it has these little velvet little antlers with little balls on them. Look at that. I just thought this was the cutest little hat. It doesn't have anything to do with anything. I just wanted to show it to you. It's just, I don't know who made it. There's no name in it or anything. So I unfortunately I can't tell you who the manufacturer of this hat is. But these little antlers are just so cute, and they have velvety fabric on them. I thought it was a cute little hat for Christmas time. So anyway, I wanted to show you that. And then I have no use for either of these things. I just like them. And then I found this. It's okay, so it's a kitchen, like a little kitchen towel, like a little tea towel. And it has this really pretty, it's like a waffle knit, and it has this green on the bottom. Look at the front. What the fuck, you want? And there's little succulents on there, a little cacti, and a snake plant. Look at that. It's kind of hard to see because the sticker's in the way, but this was $2. I just thought this was funny, so I'm going to add that to my kitchen towel collection. They have absolutely nothing to do with it. I just wanted to show you that. What I wanted to show you today is a shopping bag. Now, there of course are different types of shopping bags that you can buy, like reusable shopping bags. And I used to use these reusable shopping bags from a store down at Cherry Grove Beach called Bolino's. I used their bags for years, but once I discovered these bags that I use now, I love these much more, and I'm going to show them to you. We're going to look at the detail on them and the pretty designs and the colors, and I will show you the features of these bags, and I will explain why I love them so much. First, I'm going to show you two different types of bags aside from these. Now, this might be the kind of reusable shopping bag that you're used to seeing. This is from Aldi, waffly good deals. Aldi is very fond of their puns on their bags. They always have funny little things, and of course you can see the little waffles up here. And each one has a little pat of butter in the middle, and they have syrup on them too. Waffly good deals, Aldi. Shop differently, L-I. Shop.aldi.us. And I just bought this one. And you will see here these handles. One is tucked out inside the bag. Now, we have these really pretty light blue handles up here. They are made of woven nylon. They are very durable, but lightweight. And we have these two handles on here like this. And when you look inside, you can see where they're sewn into the bag. Right there, and there, there, and there. And here on this side, look at that. Wow. We have a close-up of a waffle, and you can see the syrup is this browner part here, the outline. The waffle itself is more of an orange color. And we have the Aldi logo right here. And we have their little trademarked saying right here too, shop differently. And Aldi, of course, with their logo, they have the dark blue background, just like this. And the light blue here, it's like a little A. and it's the same color as the handle on this bag. Now, of course, these bags do expand out like that, and the bottom also expands out as well. You can see that the bottom is folded in half down here, and the bottom is just plain white. Sometimes when you obtain bags like this, they will have a firm but flexible plastic piece that goes in the bottom to kind of, give it a little bit of stability in the bottom of the bag. These, however, do not have that little piece. The Bolinose bags that I used to use had that piece in there. It was just like a piece of black flexible plastic that just sat in the bottom of the bag to keep it nice and sturdy. But these don't have that. You can buy these at Aldi here in my area for these are about $1. I think you can get these bags for about $1 each. And they have different designs. This waffle design is one that they've had for quite a while now. I think they've probably had this waffle design for over a year. They have another one that has avocados all over the front and the back. And I don't remember what the clever little pun is on the avocado bag. I'm sure there is one, but I don't remember what it is. So this is a good bag for, your shopping or whatever you might need a little tote for. And they're wonderful. They're made of recycled plastic material. And the great thing about this kind of bag too is that you can take just a cloth and you can just wipe it. You can spot clean these. So if you spill anything in it or get anything on it, you can just take a cloth and just wipe it and just clean it with your little cloth. It's so easy. You can do that on the outside and the inside. You can spray them with Lysol if you want to like kill some germs. I wouldn't keep it forever because eventually it's going to start to fall apart. But I find that these bags are remarkably durable and they last quite a long time. And they're very pretty. I love this shade of blue, this dark blue on these bags. I think it's so pretty. It's so nice. So this is one type of bag. But this isn't the kind that I typically use anymore. You can also get these bags at Aldi. Look at this. This is an insulated shopping bag. And again, we have our little funny thing here. Other bags have a 0 chill. Because you get it, it's an insulated bag to keep things cold. And we see pictures of ice cream cones on here. Look at that. All the pretty ice cream cones. And the back is the same. And down here in this corner, you will see that we have the Aldi logo down here. We see down here that this bag is made from low-density polyethylene with a minimum thickness of 2.25 millimeters. It contains at least 40% post-consumer recycled material. And up here, look at this. We have a special little handle on this bag. This handle is plastic, and it's actually 2 pieces that snap together. And then it pops apart like this. We have these little pieces that kind of snap together on the inside of this plastic part. And the plastic goes all the way across. And it allows you to open up. And you can get a lot in this insulated bag. And it's really great, especially on a really hot day. If you have frozen stuff or refrigerated stuff, these bags are so great to just stick all your cold stuff in here. And then you can just snap this closed. If you want to just keep it closed, you snap it closed across the top and it will stay closed for you and keep everything nice and insulated and cold until you get home. So these are great. And they also fold up pretty small. Fold them up like this and just tuck them away. I like to keep stuff like this in my trunk. Again, especially on really hot days. So I keep my little shopping bags of all types in my trunk. That way, whenever I make a stop at Aldi or anywhere else, I have some bags available and I don't have to worry about forgetting them at home. If I just always just put them right back in my trunk, they're always with me when I'm out and about. So these are great, and this is such a large bag, but it folds up like this, and it's nice thick plastic. It's very nice, very nicely insulated, and you can get these at Aldi in my area for about $2. These bags I think are $1.99 for these. And they've had this ice cream cone design for quite a while. I haven't really seen any other insulated bags at Aldi in a while. Just this one right here. This is the one that they seem to be stuck on. This is what they typically have, is the one with the ice cream cones on it. That will go ahead and indicate to you that this is a bag for cold stuff. Plus this kind of gives it away as well. So you could put other stuff in here too. I mean, you could just use this as a regular shopping bag. You don't have to put cold stuff in here, but it is insulated, so it's a wonderful little bag. So now I'm going to show you 4 different examples of the type of bag that I like to use when I go shopping. And it starts out like this. Do you see how flat this is and how small it looks? Yeah, this is a collapsible box bag. They do have other names. I've seen them just called box bags. Typically I just call them box bags, but they are collapsible. As you can see right down here, we have this material that's kind of sticking out like a hemorrhoid. This is the bottom of the bag right here, this part that sticks out. If you don't have an Aldi in your area, or if they don't currently have these at your Aldi, you can find collapsible box bags online. I've seen several offerings on Amazon for items like this. So you can get them in other places. There are other stores that sell them too. And even at Aldi, they don't have them all the time. My Aldi does currently have some, and they are new designs. So if you collect these, or you like these, they have some in new designs and patterns right now. And I'm going to show you the 2 that they currently have in a moment. Now this particular one here I have had for a couple of years, perhaps about 2 years. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to use. Now you do have your handle here. And again, this is just woven nylon on here. And it's attached with these little rivet things right here, these little metal pieces. Look at this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 on this one side. So we have this one handle that's attached to this side. And over here we have an identical handle that is also attached with 4 little rivets right there. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's almost like a beautiful watercolor effect with the blues and the purples. I really like it. I am asked about this bag frequently when I'm in Aldi. People ask me, when did you get that and where? And they see the Aldi, well, I'll see where you got it. But I have to tell them, well, it was here in the store, but it was a while ago. They don't have them all the time. So here's how it works. It's so easy. Do you see this little zigzag right here? There's a little zigzag, and this is all attached. And then we have another little zigzag here. All you're going to do is take it like this. You can just grab it here and open it up like that. Now you see this piece sticking down. I will show you that in a moment. So it opens up, and it's quite large, as you can see. It has a surprising amount of room in it. So once you get it open, this piece is attached on the inside of your collapsible box bag. You're going to take that and push it down into the bottom of the box bag, just like that. Now these are not machine washable, but you can spot clean them just with a little bit of cleaner and a cloth of some sort. You can spot clean these very easily. And look at all that room. Look at that. And on the sides too, here's a nice feature. We even have little handles on the side. We have a smaller, thinner piece of woven nylon right here in the same sort of a shade of purple. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 little rivets holding it in place. Plus it's also sewn onto the bag right here, just like that. And this little handle is super useful. Say you have this collapsible box bag in the back of your vehicle and you need to reach forward and pull it towards you. You can very easily do that right here with this little handle on the side. Now it is made of a skinnier little piece of woven nylon, but it's just like the handles, the little carry handles for this bag. And it is secured with 4 rivets. You have 2 here, 2 here. But this is also sewn onto the bag, so you have nice heavy-duty stitching on here too. So this is very secure. Personally, I never really need this because I just set the collapsible box bags in my trunk and then I just lift them out. And it's so easy to do with the handles. Look at this. These bags can hold quite a bit of weight as well. They are very sturdy. They are very well made. And you will see that we have a handle here on this side. And then of course you have the larger handle here. And you have another handle on this side. So no matter which way you have it, you can either grab this one, you can grab these big handles up here, or you can grab this little handle on this side. And then when you are ready to collapse it, it is just as easy as opening it up. Now remember, we took this piece here and we pushed it down into the bottom. It is attached on the inside of the collapsible box bag, so it is not a loose piece that you have to worry about losing. It's never going to come out of your collapsible box bag. Now, when you're ready to collapse your collapsible box bag, it's super easy. It takes 2 seconds, not even 2 seconds. You will see here, I'm going to pull this up to show you. It's kind of difficult to see. There's a little tab on that bottom piece, and all you have to do is reach down and pull the tab. And I will show you the tab now that I have it up. Right here, you see this little tab? This is attached to the bottom piece. And the entire bottom piece is attached all the way across at the bottom to the inside of your collapsible box bag. So it will always stay in place and it is ready to go. As soon as you pull that bottom piece up, the bag is, you can see that it's already ready to be collapsed. So all you have to do is simply push it together like that. And there you have it. You have these nice sturdy sides that have, I imagine, something in there like sturdy cardboard or paperboard. I wouldn't get it wet. It probably wouldn't do too well. But the outside is made of stuff similar to their reusable shopping bags. This is recycled material, just like their bags. And the thing that I like the most about these, well, 2 things really. One thing I really like is that when you open it up and you have it standing up, it doesn't fall over. You know, a lot of reusable shopping bags, you open them up, but they tend to kind of flop over. They don't stand up on their own. So it can be a little bit more difficult to fill them with items. But the collapsible box bag, once you have it open and you have the bottom down, you have it engaged, it's going to stay up and straight. And the other thing I like about it is that it holds so much. I mean, look how big that is. This holds an astonishing amount of stuff. It really does. Oh yeah. I mean, I can take 3 of these into the grocery store and get enough for like a week's worth of groceries in 3, maybe 4 of these. And they're super small. And the little reusable shopping bags, it always takes more of those to fit everything in there. And I don't feel that these really take up any more room in my trunk than the regular little shopping bags do. So it's not even a problem with storage in the trunk when I'm not using them. They're very flat. They just lay there and you can stack them. They're very stackable. They stack together very well. And they're just wonderful. I can't think of anything about these that I don't like. Now, when they have these at Aldi, they are typically about $6 each. You can get these for $5.99 typically. So it's going to be around the $6 mark for these bags like this. So this was the first collapsible box bag that I have purchased. This was the first one I ever bought. And again, I'm thinking it was about maybe a year and a half or 2 years ago that I purchased this one. And I bought two of them. This is just one of them. And I really, again, I just love the design on here. It's just like a watercolor sort of, with the pretty blues and the purple and violet and some white and light blue. It's just such a pretty design. Look at that. So this was one of my first collapsible box bags. And you can find them in different sizes, but all of the ones that I have seen at Aldi have been this size right here. And I think this size is just perfect. It's not too big, it's not too small. It's very manageable, even when it's heavy. Even if you have a lot of heavy stuff in here, it's very easy to carry. And one great thing about it that I have found is when you have a lot of weight in these bags, like say you have a lot of canned goods in there, or you have canned goods and a gallon of milk or something, and it can get very heavy. These straps, unlike some bags, some reusable bags or plastic bags, it feels like the handle is kind of digging into your hand. These don't really do that. These don't give you that feeling that it's hurting your hand at all. They don't do that, and they're just very comfortable. I mean, I'm not carrying it a long distance, but sometimes with plastic bags, even to just carry them from the car inside, it feels like it's cutting into my hand, and I don't like it. These woven nylon straps don't give you that sensation, and it's very nice. So here's the first one. I love the colors with this one. They're so pretty. So that's my first collapsible box bag. Now the second one is sunny and yellow. Look at this one. Now this one is a little bit different from the first one that we looked at. This was a fundraiser that they did at Aldi probably about a year ago. And they were raising money for Alex's Lemonade Stand. They've raised money for Alex's Lemonade Stand on numerous occasions, and I always try to buy some of their items. Alex's Lemonade Stand is a nonprofit that raises money to help with research for childhood cancer and to help child cancer patients. And they had some children draw and color some pictures to go on their collapsible box bag for the fundraiser. So this one was more expensive than the typical one, and the extra money went to Alex's Lemonade Stand. I think this one was like $8 or $9, but I thought it was really nice because look at all these pretty pictures on here. So they have this one picture of the rainbow and then Alex's Lemonade Stand in the front, and they had kids color the pictures, like Anna colored that one, and Lily, Grace, Ayan, Aayyan, Macy, Cece. And see, they have all these pretty pictures on here, and they have the pretty colorings from the kids. So I don't know if each one has different ones, because see, these are kind of cut off. So it might be a different combination of pictures on different bags. But I thought this one was especially neat, and they came out at a time when I was looking for some more collapsible box bags anyway. So this was wonderful. So I got a couple of these. Now they do have the nice, cheerful yellow handles. You will see that these woven nylon handles are the same width as the first collapsible box bag, but they're this pretty bright, sunny yellow color. Now with the first bag, the straps were on the outside of the bag and they came down this way, but on this one, I imagine they didn't want to do it that way because it would have covered up the pictures, and they didn't want to do that. So let's see what they did with this one. Oh, I see. Look at this. With this one, you will see that the straps continue on down on the inside of the collapsible box bag instead of the outside. But we still have our rivets up here. We have our 4 little rivets to help secure the handles to make sure that they are not going to come loose, and your bag is going to maintain its integrity and it's going to stay together. We do still have the little handles on the sides too. Look at that. Now with this one, the bottom for this one is yellow. You can see it here. There's a little tag that sticks up on this one. So we just push this down. And see, now you have this nice secure bottom for your collapsible box bag. And it holds it out nice and straight, just like this. And I love it because now you don't have to hold it open with one hand while you put stuff in it. You know, like you have to do with some reusable shopping bags. You kind of have to use one hand to keep it from closing up on you. With these, you don't have to do that. It's so simple. It's so easy. Look at all that room. I would say that's easily twice the amount of room that you would get in most reusable grocery store shopping bags. You could fit twice as much in here. And a really cool thing about these, and here's what I do. Say you have just regular grocery items, so you put them in the bottom, but you have some stuff that you don't want to get crushed. Like maybe you have a bag of chips or, you know, a little thing of rolls or something, and you want to put them on top. When you're holding this bag, you can actually kind of stack stuff a little bit right here. And the handles, depending on how big it is, the handles can kind of help keep it in there. As long as you're going to hold it steady like this, you can stack a little bit of stuff on the top. So you can actually get in a little bit more than you think you can. So you have all the other stuff in the bottom, and then you put the stuff on top that you don't want to get crushed, just right here. It's so convenient. And look how pretty that is when you fold it out. Oh, look on this side. We have little pictures of lemon wedges and our little glass of lemonade right here. And we have this light blue that's the same light blue as the A in the Aldi logo. And we have that pretty yellow woven nylon here again on this little bit. And we even have yellow rivets holding it on. And again, it is sewn onto the bag right here. There's a little bit here and here where it's sewn on. Looking at this side, it's just like a plain light blue with Alex's Lemonade Stand logo and the Aldi logo side by side on this bag. This was only available for a limited time. This was one of the things that they just did. I've only seen them in Aldi on one occasion. I'm thinking it was maybe a year ago this past summer that they had these. And I haven't seen them since, but maybe they'll bring them back because they do fundraisers for Alex's Lemonade Stand about once a year or so. And they'll have different items that you can buy, and part of your purchase, part of the money that you pay for the item goes toward the fundraiser. So yeah, this is such a fun little cheerful bag. Look at it. And it has yellow trim. You can see here that it matches this color. And it goes all the way around the top. And just like the other bag, the other one had the same kind of trim. This is fabric, and it's sewn on all the way around the top of the bag. And that gives you a little bit of extra support. And you even have it sewn across the bottom all the way around. Just this nice strip right here. And you can see that it's sewn up the side too with some yellow thread. So again, when you're ready to collapse your bag, it is so easy. There's a little tab that you just grab and you just pull it down. And it just collapses just like that. You don't even really have to do anything. It just collapses all on its own. This one is just so sunny and cheerful. I love all the pretty little the colorings on here, the colored pictures. This one was done by Caroline, age 6. It's very cute. So that is my Alex's Lemonade Stand collapsible box bag. I'm now going to show you the 2 designs that they currently have available at Aldi, although at mine They'd pretty much sold out of both of them. I was just there this morning because today is Advent Calendar Day, and I was in there and I noticed that they were almost all gone. They had 2 of these left. So this is a new one. It's very dark. It's kind of hard to see the colors in it. But if I hold it just right in the light, you can see that. Don't you love this? It's so pretty. It's such a pretty dark. It's like a midnight blue, which if you know me, you know that midnight blue is my favorite color. It's not navy blue. Navy blue has a little bit of red in it. Midnight blue is like a mixture of blue and black. And I really love this shade of blue. So this is one of the new designs that they have available at Aldi right now. You can see that it still has the tag on it because I just bought it. I actually just bought this about a week ago, but I haven't used it yet. And I haven't removed the tag. It's still sitting there like Minnie Pearl's hat. So look at this. This is just like the first box bag where we had the strap coming all the way down to here. And it is sewn on. And it's sewn on this side coming down and this side coming down. All the way up to the rivets here. And we have 2 rivets in black here. And the same over here. We have 2 rivets in black. And again, it's sewn all the way down here as well. Now the trim on this bag is also a dark blue, and it goes all the way across the top. And we have the same trim down at the bottom. When you open it up, you will see it's the same size as the other 2. Look at that. So much space. Oh my goodness, I love it. And again, you have the bottom piece here that's attached to the bottom of the box bag, so it's not going to come out and get lost. Which I've had a lot of reusable shopping totes over the year, and sometimes the little piece that goes in the bottom comes out and I don't know where it goes. It just disappears. Still has that new box bag smell. Oh my. So again, you open it up and you have an unbelievable amount of space in there. And you will be surprised. I always play this little game when I go shopping, and I will take my box bags and I will wonder, can I get all of this in one box bag? And a surprising number of times I can. I can actually get it all in one box bag. So when I get home, I just have to carry this in, put my things away, and then go put this one back in the trunk. And I always put them right back so I don't forget them and leave them at home. That's the trick. You have to put them right back in your trunk as soon as you empty them. Now, just like the others, you will see here that we do have a little handle. And it's a little skinnier. It's a narrow little handle here in the same midnight blue as the larger handles. We again have 2 rivets on either side here, and it is sewn on the ends. There. We have the Aldi logo here in dark blue, this pretty light blue background to it. It's very dignified looking, don't you think? It's very subtle and dignified. This is my formal bag. And then on this side it's the same, minus the tag. We have the same design with the midnight blue background and Aldi in black going across again and again and again. Both sides has the Aldi. Both sides will have the Aldi logo and the little thin little handle right here that is attached with the grommets, and it is sewn on as well. So this is one of my newer ones. So again, you just pull up the bottom just like that, and it just collapses. You don't have to bend it or convince it to do that. It just automatically, it's like a little accordion. See, it's like a little accordion. It just does this right here. They're very sturdy, but they're lightweight. You can carry a whole stack of these with no problem. They're lightweight, but they will hold so much with these sturdy woven nylon handles. It's amazing how much easier it is to transport things with these bags. In fact, I'm getting my bathroom countertops redone, and I have to get everything out of the cabinets beneath the countertops before the countertops are redone. And I will be using my box bags to put all of the contents of my cabinets in. And then I can just set them aside. I can move them out of the room and just leave them in the bags. And then once it's all done, I can just carry the bags back in. It holds everything. You can get so much in here. And it makes it so easy to transport stuff so it's out of the way while they do the work. And then I can very easily just bring it right back in and put everything back where it goes. It's just, you can use these for so many different things. You can use these to store kids' toys or to carry stuff out to the beach. I've done that with these. If you're taking a bunch of stuff out to the beach, just throw it in one of these and take it with you. And when you're done, you can just spray it off or wipe it off. Might not want to get it too wet, but you can wipe it down with just a wet cloth or something. There's really no limit to the number of uses you can find for these wonderful collapsible box bags. So this is my fancy one. I have just decided that this is my fancy Aldi collapsible box bag. My formal bag. And the last one I have to show you is the other new design that they have for their collapsible box bags. Now this one is a more traditional Aldi design. Look at that. We have just a swoop and a swirl. This is like the Aldi colors here. Aldi is a German store. I know. I've been shopping there for many years. And we do actually have Aldi in the US. I should have mentioned that right up front. We have had Aldi here in Greensboro, where I live, for at least 12 years. And we've had Aldi for quite a while. Yeah, so we kind of have the colors of Aldi here. We have that pretty dark blue again, red, orange, yellow, and then this lighter blue here. This is made like the first one and the third one, where we have the strap coming down the front here. So really the only one that had the strap on the inside was the Alex's Lemonade Stand one. And I guess they just kind of reconfigured that one a little bit so it didn't cover up the pretty colorings. And it comes down on both sides, all the way down to the very bottom. And it is sewn all the way down. So you can pull on these, you can add weight to these bags. They can take it. They can definitely take it. So you don't have to worry about the weight. You can put about anything you can do in your shopping. You can put it in here and it's not going to hurt anything. And again, we have the little swoop right here, the same colors with that light blue background for it. And the trim on this one is the same color as the third one that we just looked at. It has this pretty dark blue trim at the top and bottom. And it's just really nice. And the tags are still... Usually I end up trimming these tags off because they kind of stick out like a tongue. It's just like, you know, all the time it's always sticking out. So I think with the other ones, I think they had the same little tag and I just ended up trimming it off. Let's see, what does it say? Do not bleach, do not tumble dry, cool wash by hand. It's made of 100% polypropylene. This reusable bag is designed for at least 125 uses. It's made in China. I would say that my older bags I have used way more than 125 times. They hold up and they are not showing any signs of wear at all. I mean, they still work just like they did the first time I used them. They don't seem to wear out. I love that. I love an item that I can buy and it lasts and it's made well and it does everything I need it to do. That is just the best thing. And that is why I love collapsible box bags. But again, if you don't have an Aldi near you, that's okay, because you can find these. You can find these in other stores. You can find them online. They're available everywhere. Now this bag on the inside is that really pretty midnight blue color again. as is the bottom piece here that you push down. Just like that, see? And again, it has a little tab in there that you can just reach down and pull up. It makes it so easy. So it's that really pretty midnight blue color. Look at all that space. I just can't get over all the space in these bags. It's really something. Now on the sides here we have this pretty dark blue, and the Aldi logo is in light blue. We have these midnight blue straps. They are a little bit skinnier than the regular ones. And we have the little grommets too. The 4 total grommets for each of these handles. And this side is the same. Have our little handle with the 4 grommets. And the light blue Aldi logo down at the bottom. This one's really pretty. It's very colorful. And these straps are all the same width right here. These are a dark blue, like a midnight blue. And they don't cut into your hand. They are very comfortable to hold. Doesn't matter how much weight you have in there. And it's just like this. And it stays nice and sturdy because you have that piece in the bottom. Your sides are not going to buckle on you as you carry it. Even if it's full of really heavy stuff, these sides don't buckle in like a lot of reusable shopping bags do. And that was one thing that got on my nerves about my little Bolanos reusable shopping bags, was that it would just kind of fold up on itself because I always kept them folded up in my trunk. So that was their nature, was to just kind of try to fold back up on themselves when I had stuff in them. And I don't know, with this you don't really have that. They don't really bow in any more than that. Just a little bit right there, because that solid piece in the bottom keeps it from being able to do that. It's super great. I love them. This is an item that is so simple, but in so many ways it has made my life a little bit easier, a little bit more simple, and a little bit more efficient. And that always makes me happy. So this is our last collapsible box bag for the day. I think it's a good one to end on with these pretty colors on these sides here. Look at that. This is a great bag. I am really glad that I found these new designs at Aldi recently, and I was able to get one of each. So that is a look at the collapsible box bag from Aldi. You can also find similar bags elsewhere if you're interested. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed getting to see these fun little shopping bags today. Multi-purpose bags. You can use them for shopping, you can use them at home, you can use them for anything, and they are so wonderful and so collapsible and so easy to use. Thank you so much for being here. I really hope that you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again soon.